At the food distribution centre in southeast Kabul, the hungry wait. This is a nation on the brink of starvation. And for aid agencies, it's a race against time. Emotions begin to run high. Nafisa has arrived with her disabled son, pleading for help. The World Food Programme says they're doing everything they can, but it's not enough.
I keep coming and they keep turning me away. I don't know where my next meal is coming from.
Nafisa tells me she's desperate.
It has been 8 years since my husband left me for his other wife. I used to work at a school. My salary was 5,000 Afghanis. It has been 4 months that I've had no salary. What is the point living with no food and water? We have just been abandoned. I often pray and ask God to just end my life.
The Taliban says the world needs to act.
The international community has hand in that because they have imposed sanctions and other steps which has led to humanitarian crisis in Afghanistan. I think the international community who are advocating of human rights, they have such claims, they should reconsider, not take steps which lead to humanitarian crisis in Afghanistan.
And these are the faces of the crisis. This is the ward where some of the most severely malnourished children are being looked after. Gulnara is 3, so weak she can barely open her eyes. Marwa is nearly 1.
The powdered milk we get in Afghanistan doesn't have the required nutrients for infants, and I didn't produce enough milk to feed her, so she became malnourished.
It's not just patients suffering. Healthcare staff haven't been paid for months. Every single person I'm speaking to has the same story. They can't pay for their ticket to come here. They can't pay for their food here. And she was just saying that someday they may have to admit her here as a malnutrition patient herself because she doesn't know where she's going to get her next meal from. Even before the Taliban came to power, there was a humanitarian crisis in this country. Drought, aid cuts and the economic collapse have turned crisis into catastrophe.